Hi, today is January, let's see first. 7th, and I am here at home. It is early in the morning, almost 8 o'clock. My mom has surgery today, dental surgery. She has dental surgery today. They're gonna cut her tooth, and they're gonna, pull it out and all that stuff, so, yeah. So, she has because she has a bad tooth. So, she has dental surgery today. I wanted to talk about this topic yesterday, but unfortunately I did not vlog yesterday because there was some issues with, there wasn't any issues, but it's just, I didn't vlog yesterday because I really didn't feel like vlogging yesterday. I didn't mean that I don't feel like it, I just didn't get around to it. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about adults, who are labeled as moochers by their parents. Does this pertain also to adults with autism? Now, I know that no one has really asked this question, but I've been thinking about it all since yesterday. And I'm sure sometimes, adults with autism are sometimes labeled moochers with high-functioning autism, are labeled as moochers probably by friends and things like that. But when they have another disability, I don't think that seems right. Really, it does not seem right. So, with me, independence is, and also I want to talk about what is independence for those on the autism spectrum, and things like that. Well, my definition, what I know about independence is that they have to completely be able to take care of themselves. And now I am semi-independent, which means that there's some things that I'm totally independent in, and some things that I need help in. I am not completely independent, nor would I really be able to live independently. I mean, I could do stuff inside the house, like chores and that kind of thing. It's just I wouldn't be able to do, the financial, money type stuff, or be able to maintain the house, or pay the rent, or anything like that. So, and I have problems with cooking, where I can cook only a few things without adult supervision, but everything else I need adult supervision. And when it comes to social media, I need help with some of that stuff as well, to know if this person's trying to do me harm or anything. I wouldn't know that if I lived by myself. So, basically, yeah. So, I'm not really, I may be completely independent, but I'm not able to live on my own. I know that sounds confusing, but that's basically what the deal is. I'm not able to live on my own, even though I can do a lot of things independently. And people say, well, if you can do a lot of things independently, you can live on your own. Well, there's more to it than what I do independently. Because I can I can cook out of the microwave, but would have to be marked in Braille, and I would need supervision in some things that I made in the microwave. Well, I know how to make stuff in, the toaster. I know how to make sandwiches and that kind of thing. Just not stuff, out of the oven or the microwave unless it's pre-made. That's the only thing I'm able to do without supervision is pre-made stuff. And and that's pretty much it. And people think that, oh, you're independent that way. Well, there's still a lot more to it than, just basic life skills. There's also financial bills, everything else. I mean, with the skills I have, I could be left home alone for, let's say, an hour, like 2 hours, but not all day or all night, is what I'm trying to say. And, yeah, I don't need someone there 24/7. It's just that I cannot be left home alone for more than an hour, or 2 hours, more than 2 hours. So that would be the only problem with that. So they've been trying to look for a group home. Let me tell you, it's been awful because the one of the group home listing they had open was a foster home, and there is no way I want to go into a foster home. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, I'm eating my breakfast. I just made Pop-Tarts, so I apologize. But anyway, yeah, I just cooked myself some Pop-Tarts and that kind of stuff, so sorry about that. Well, anyway, what do you think should you do if your autistic kid is labeled as a moocher by a friend and needs to be forced to move out of the house, and the friend wants to move them out of the house, and force them to live on their own if they're not able to? The government tried to do that, where they said that, well, they didn't force me, but they said that I was totally, fully able to live on my own, when in reality, I'm not. So, because physically, I could be. Mentally, mentally, I would not be, because my mental age is a lot younger than my actual age. There's two things. They went by my IQ, which is above my actual mental level. Way above my mental level. Or my physical age. Whereas, mentally, my age is different. A lot different than my IQ. So, well, physically my age is, I'm physically 21, but mentally I am somewhere between 10 and 15. So, yeah, so mentally I would be considered a preteen or early to mid-teenager. So, yeah, that would be the only issue with that. So, yeah. Basically, that's the deal with what happened. And they were reluctant to do a mentality test because they didn't want to deal with me. They didn't want to give me a social worker to help me find a group home. They wanted me to be able to live completely alone, by myself, which in my situation would be dangerous in some aspects. Not most of them, but yeah, some of them. And it would be a dangerous situation, and it wouldn't work out. But people ask me, how do you know if you don't try? Well, trust me on this, I don't want to know, because, and people are saying, oh, you're lazy, you don't want to do it for yourself, like, you don't want to live by yourself. Well, no, that's not it at all. There's a lot more to it than just laziness. There's more issues. There's issues that you wouldn't know. I mean, people that aren't around me every day, they don't notice these issues. But if they're around me every day, and, like, they interact with me every day, then they should understand that there is problems. It's not that I don't want to. I mean, I would want to very much, but if I was able to completely take care of myself, then maybe I would be able to live on my own and do all the stuff that everyone wants me to do. That's basically my message for today. I'll talk to you guys later.